Your board keeps asking you about your AI strategy, and almost nobody in the building can tell them exactly what an AI agent is. You're signing checks on a word that you can't define. Give me 6 minutes, and you'll never nod along in one of those meetings ever again. By the end of this, you'll be able to explain the difference between an AI agent and a chatbot in one sentence, and know exactly why it matters before you buy anything. Because right now, that vagueness is costing you. You're either overpaying for an AI that's actually just a chatbot in a nice jacket, or you're actually ignoring the one thing that could take hundreds of hours of grunt work off your team. Now, if this is useful, subscribe. I put one of these videos out every single week. There are only really two things you need to get out of today. What is an LLM? That's the raw engine, and then what turns that engine into an agent. And there's one word that people get wrong constantly. They call everything an agent. I'll show you the exact line that separates the two, because getting it wrong is almost the most expensive mistake in AI tech right now. Let's start with the engine, the LLM. That's the thing sitting underneath ChatGPT or Claude. The easiest way to picture it, imagine a brilliant new hire who's read the entire internet and started this morning. Razor sharp, knows a little about almost everything. But this is the catch. They've got almost no memory of your business, no access to any of your systems, and every now and again will say something completely wrong with total confidence. On its own, that's all an LLM can do, talk. You ask it something and it answers. That's a chatbot, genuinely useful, but it's a conversation, not a worker. It can tell you what to do, it can't go and do it. Now watch what happens when you give that new hire 3 things. 1, a job that's an actual goal. 2, tools, real access to your systems like your CRM, your inbox, or your calendar. And 3, the freedom to take the steps itself without you clicking every single button. The moment it can act, not answer, it stops being a chatbot and starts becoming an agent. So here's the line, the one I want you to remember. A chatbot talks, an agent does. A chatbot tells the rep what it should do, an agent goes ahead and does it. Pulls the deal, updates the record, books the meeting. Let me show you a real one, and this one is ours. We call it the sales briefer. I give it nothing but a company name, a real public company, and it goes off on its own. It reads our CRM, researches the business, writes the rep a full pre-call brief, and emails it to them straight away. This is not me clicking through a sequence of steps. It decided what was worth looking up, it looked it up, and it wrote the brief itself. We've run 255 of these, and 121 have gone straight to the rep's inbox. So that's what an agent is. But here's the part that actually changes how it actually runs your business. So once you can tell the two apart, 2 things get easier. First, you can spot where an agent genuinely pays off. And just as importantly, where someone's trying to sell you a chatbot with a wig on. Here's the test that you can use in any of the vendor meetings. Does it just answer or does it act? If the tool only ever answers questions, it's a chatbot. That's fine, but pay chatbot money for it. If it takes steps inside your system on its own, that is an agent. And that's where the real hours get saved within the organization. That's the expensive mistake I promised you. It's this, people call everything an agent and end up paying agent money for chatbot work. There's a whole episode coming on exactly just that. So the move as a person running the business isn't to walk in and ask, do we have an AI strategy? It's to ask one sharper question. Which 1 or 2 jobs here are an agent away from running themselves? So one sentence, the thing you can repeat in your next board meeting and sound like you've actually thought about it, because you would have. An AI agent is an LLM that you've given a job and the tools to do it and the freedom to take the steps itself. A chatbot talks, an AI agent does. And if you can remember nothing else from this next 6 months of AI noise, just remember that. Here's what I know from looking at a lot of businesses. Nearly everyone has 1 or 2 jobs an agent could own itself. The repetitive one that nobody actually wants to do. Finding yours is actually what our free AI Opportunity Audit does. We look at your setup and point you at 3 places AI would save or make you the most. It's free and the link is in the description below. And it's the fastest way to go from what's an agent to here's ours. If that was useful, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. But that's it from me. Happy exploring.